Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here, North Active Body Boot Camp with Coach James. We're gonna go over our density set Monday workout. So for density sets, we're gonna have 5 stations, 2 exercises per station. You're gonna have 90 seconds in each station. We're gonna rotate around the room twice, and then we'll have a finisher at the end. So station number 1 on the ropes, we're gonna do our side-to-side slam. James set up with that hand outside, or those hands outside his hip. He's pivoting over, getting that rope up and over, up high, and then slamming down. So using those hips to get it up, using those hips to slam it back down. You're gonna do 5 to each side here, so 10 total. And then we're gonna go into our gorilla crawls here. So this is the new one here. You're gonna get those arms out in front, you're gonna reach, really get that weight, transfer your weight over to your hands here in your upper body, and then crawl down, bring those hands back or bring those feet back in. You can gorilla crawl back down if you'd like as well. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable on your shoulders, just go with that traditional bear crawl here. Nice and controlled, keeping those knees just above the floor the whole time. Take your time on this exercise. You don't have to rush. Focus on getting better at it and learning the movements. Okay, then we're gonna come over to the suspension trainer. We're gonna do our row to side press here. So both hands on the handles. James is gonna row himself up, squeezing those shoulder blades, and then he's gonna rotate and reach with those arms while holding himself up. So he rows, reaches out to the side here, getting that core work going on here, anti-rotational work, and then he's gonna come back in, take it back down. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with this exercise or it's a challenge, you can go to that traditional row as well, squeezing those shoulder blades, pushing that air as you pull up. If you do the row to side press, you can do 3 on each side. If you're doing the traditional rows, you're just gonna do 5 reps. Then we're gonna go into lunge jumps. So holding on to that trainer, you're gonna explode up from one leg to the other here, pushing that air out as you come up. Now, if you need to take the impact out on this one, just step back into those lunges. Deep breath in on the way down, pushing that air out as you step on up. From there, we're gonna be coming over to our kettlebells. Station number 3, we're going to be doing our kettlebell deadlift. So you want to grab something relatively heavy. Now, if you've been doing the same weight for the last few weeks, maybe you can go up, but you want to make sure you're keeping yourself safe here. Get that kettlebell between those feet, arch that lower back, try on, and squeeze those glutes, wedging those hips forward, pull those kneecaps up, and get those glutes squeezed nice and tight at the top. Pulling those shoulders back at the top, chest up, tucking those ribs. You're gonna do 5 deadlifts, and then you can come out to the glute floor if you like, and we're gonna do push-ups. So we're really gonna challenge ourselves with these push-ups today. If you want to, you go down from the toes, squeeze, and then press back up, nicely controlled. A little bit slower, it's a little harder here if you want to challenge yourself. Now, if you need to, you can modify and go down from the toes, lower those knees and press up from your knees. Again, straighten out, lower from the toes, down to the knees, and then pressing back up. Or you can work from your knees if you need to, but focus on challenging yourself to squeeze those shoulders, get your chest down to the floor, and then pressing back up. 5 deadlifts, 5 push-ups in this station. We're heading over to the rowers now. We're going to be doing rowers and ball slams here. So on the rower here, you're going to go 10 powerful strokes on that rower. So remember, it's not about speed. We're not rushing. It's each stroke, a powerful stroke. Push that air out as you pull, chest up, as you pull yourself in. You're going to do 10 strokes. Then you're going to grab our slam ball, and you're going to do 5 overhead slams here. So reaching high overhead, use those hips, sit that butt back, slam that ball down as hard as you can, right between your feet. 5 and 10 over here. And then we're coming over to our last station with the dumbbells. We're going to do our gorilla squat press. You're going to start with those dumbbells between your feet. Now, if you can maintain that neutral spine with the dumbbells on the floor, you're going to work from the floor. And James is going to show you how you're going to squat it up using the shoulders and then press overhead, big chest, arch that lower back as you take it down. Now, if you can't go that far with that proper neutral spine here, only go as low as you can, and then squat back up, and then press overhead. So you're just going to limit that range of motion if you need to, but think about driving up through those hips and squeezing those glutes nice and tight. The second exercise here, if you do those 5 gorilla squat presses, we're going to go to our box, and we're going to do step-ups here. So you get 5 step-ups on each leg, plant that foot on that box, chest up, shoulders back. If you need to change the weight here, you can go with a heavier or lighter weight. You're going to get 5 step-ups with one leg. You're going to switch legs, do 5 on the other leg, and then you're back to that gorilla squat press. So that's our density set workout for this week. Another challenging one. Great job, James.